watch and burn.
Hey everybody, so tonight I want to discuss Belladonnakillz. Jesus Christ, when did this record come out? I can't really read. 2006. Fortunately, I'm having a hard time seeing my notes because the light in the background mixed with these makes reading pretty much impossible. First off, I would like to, the most important thing about this record is that despite the claim that the intro makes, nobody had sex with me once I had finished listening to this record for like the 10,000th time. Nobody had sex with me after listening to it once. Nobody had sex with me for the 10,000th time. So I'm thinking the intro's lying. No girl's gonna have sex with you when you've listened to this album. Other than that, I think my favorite thing about this is just how it, like, they managed to sort of fuse like piano-driven kind of like 90s style dance music in with some incredibly complex and hard IDM-ish drill and bass breakcore shit, and how somehow they managed to marry the two off so perfectly that just when you start to like you need a fix for one because you're listening to the other ends, and then that other one jumps in and you're like, oh fuck, yo, I'm back in Danceville, I'm back in drill and bass town. And it's like this perfect trade-off. Like just when you're like, oh, throw in some piano, yeah, hell yeah, kicks in, and it's all fucking piano mixed with some awesome sort of, I don't know, drill and bass, drum and bass, breakcore, IDM styled shit from the mid 2000s, sort of like a breakcore renaissance era, because at this point, like, Square Pusher was red hot, the Venetian Snares were all over the place. At this point, Aaron Funk was releasing fucking his first of two classical records, which I am not even going to attempt to pronounce that because I will crash and burn horribly. And you've got Belladonnakillz putting this out. You get Sick Boys, Shake Hands with a Clenched Fist was out at this point. Sublight Records, I think, was still rocking pretty hard. They had Bong Ra and Sick Boy were putting out the fucking Servants of the Apocalyptic Goat Rave. So this was a feverish period concerning like sort of like breakcore creativity. And this record is a towering example of that. Like I said, my favorite aspects of this is how it'll just merge mainstream dance music with underground electronic music, and it does it so perfectly. And it's so much fun, and the energy is so right. My only real complaint about this album is that the second half seems a little more unglued. Seems a little more unhinged. The first half of the record seems to have more form and direction, seems to have a greater sense of where it wants to go. And the second half of the album, I could almost argue, kind of falls apart. Now maybe it's by design, I don't really know, but I do prefer the first half of this album compared to the second half of this album. It's awesome, Perverted and Proud. Oh shit, you know what? I don't even think I said that at the start. So tonight I will be talking, no, I'm not editing that. I fucked up. We're talking about Belladonnakillz 2006 album, Perverted and Proud. I might chop this up and put that in at the start, but knowing me, I'll probably forget. So the record's come up by now, and I haven't said it because I look so unprofessional. And I know that everybody comes to my videos for professionalism first. So I'm very, very sorry that I let everybody down, because otherwise, I'm so on top of the professional thing. But yeah, this record's amazing. I like the first half way more than the second half, but no girl is going to have sex with you for listening to this. Kind of sucks. But yeah, so that's it. So thank you so much for hanging out with me for, now it's going to be just over 4 minutes while I discuss Belladonnakillz' badass 2006 album, Perverted and Proud. Like always, if you like this review or you like this record, don't forget to do something nice for somebody. But most importantly, please don't forget that the world is actually a better place because you're in it. I'm going to go. Have a good night.